Lesson 3, Important Components of the Individualized Education Program. Previously, we reviewed what an individualized education program is. The IEP is designed for one student and is truly individualized. The team members work together to improve the educational results of the student. The IEP is a cornerstone of a quality education for each child with a disability. The IEP is based upon a student's ability to participate and progress in the general education curriculum with appropriate adaptations to meet the unique needs of that student. General education teachers need to know about the goals and objectives, accommodations or modifications, and testing accommodations for district and state exams. The importance of goals and objectives. A goal is the target in which the student's learning will aim for in the school year. Objectives are shorter-term benchmark or milestones that can be used to measure a child's progress toward the bigger target, the goal. What is included in the goals and objectives? The time frame, by when, condition, given what, behavior, do what, criteria, how much, and the unit of measure, using what. We will discuss each section shortly. Here is an example of an IEP goal and objective, color-coded for each section. What are goals? A goal is a plan for the student to be successful with a skill, behavior, or subject area. It will have the current year, previous year, or IEP year. The student will be working on this goal until June 2nd, 2017. What are objectives? The skill steps to reach the goal. These skills tell if the student is progressing toward the goal. It can be broken down by 9 weeks, grading period, reporting period. These objectives will appear below the goal. In this example, the student will be making progress every second reporting period and the end of the third reporting period. Time frame, by when, identifies the amount of time in the goal period and is usually specified in the number of weeks or a certain date of completion. Examples include by the end of the IEP year, by the end of the 2016-2017 school year, by the end of the third 9 weeks. In this goal, the time frame is by June 2nd, 2017. Condition, given what? Resources related to the skill that must be present for the student to reach the goal. Example, when given. These are your accommodations and modifications. An accommodation is a change that the student will need to access the curriculum. It is intended to reduce the effects of a student's disability, but not to reduce the learning expectations. A modification, practices and procedures that change the nature of the task or the target skill. For this example, the student will need a positive reinforcement, encouragement, checks for understanding, prompting questions, and reading assistance upon request. Here is an example of an accommodation page. There is a legend on the bottom that tells you what subject area the student needs the accommodation for. Behavior, do what? Is an action or a skill that can be observed and measured. For this example, Hannah will compose a cohesive composition using conventions of English language. Criteria, how much? To what standard must the skill occur to show that the goal has been achieved? How much? How often? Examples include 70 words per minute with fewer than 10 errors, 75% accuracy with 80% accuracy. In this goal, Hannah must complete 65% accuracy in the second reporting period, 70% accuracy in the third reporting period, and 75% accuracy by June 2nd, 2017. Unit of measure, using what? Tools used to collect data on student progress, such as work samples, work done in class, specific CBA data, specific STAR data, recorded observations over a period of time, iStation reports, RAP, common assessment. The data that will need to be collected for this goal can be done in the form of writing samples and responses to literature. Great ways to collect data include small group, individual conference, and tutoring. Other components include the duration, language of delivery, grade level, the implementer, the method of evaluation, and the reporting period. The duration for this example is 8/24/2016 till 6/2/2017. The language of delivery will be in English, the grade level 4th grade. The implementer will be in collaboration with the general education teacher and the special education teacher. The method of evaluation will be in writing samples, response to literature, and student conferences. Progress reports will be the same time as report cards. The testing page allows the teacher to know what test the student will be taking the current and next year. This student will be taking Star A for reading, Star Regular for math, and Star Regular for writing. Next year, 2017-2018, the student will be taking Star A for reading, Star Regular for math, and Star Regular for science. As well as regular accommodations, the student will also receive testing accommodation. The student will receive STAR accommodations for reading, writing, and math. For CBAs, she will also receive accommodations for reading and math. Understanding the goals and objectives will ensure the student receives an appropriate education in which the student has all the supports needed. Now take the self-check quiz and click on Lesson 4.